Alright. Hello everyone. My name is PigPuncher368 and welcome to my channel. So, this is my very first video. I didn't plan on it being my first video, but the situation just kinda came. Now this series, it's going to be a Minecraft series, is based off of a series by a couple of other YouTubers that was done many years ago, I believe back in 2013, maybe 2012. The YouTubers were IasCupquake and ChimneySwift11. Man, I loved these guys back in the day. Well, one of them was a girl. But I loved them back in the day. And sadly, they don't really make the same content anymore, which is really unfortunate. But what they did was they did this Minecraft mod pack, or mod, called Christmas Craft. And they used this Hersomer Christmas texture pack that I just really, really liked. It's fantastic. Sadly, though, I am using the same mod, but sadly it hasn't been updated to a more recent version. The latest version I could find of this mod was 1.6.4, so this is going to be going back quite a little bit. We're going to have old 1.8 combat, or 1.9 combat, so this is going to be a bit of nostalgia as well, but I do have the mods installed and everything, and, well, let's just get right into it. So I'm going to go into single player, I'm going to start a new world, and this series is going to be 12 days, well, I'm actually going to capitalize that, days of Christmas, because that was the name of the series back in the day, and Christmas is 12 days away, so I figured I'm going to hit us with some nostalgia. I do have a good, back when I would play this version of Minecraft with these exact mods, actually, I would use this seed, Snow PLS, capital, so if you guys want to use the same seed as me, you can. And we're going to create a new world. Now this is probably one of my favorite mods. It's a pretty small mod, but it actually adds a lot to Minecraft. It adds a few mobs, it adds lots of decorations and stuff, and it's really, really fun. So here we're in the game. We spawn on this little beach, and as you can see, we are in a snow biome. Who would have thought? So I'm going to start punching down some trees. First, I'm going to go ahead and turn down my sound just a little bit, because it's a little too loud. So yeah, this is actually my first video I'm ever recording, and hello, welcome to my channel. I did upload a few videos a while back, but they were nothing like this, and they ended up getting taken down for copyright because they were unreleased episodes of a TV show, and they got pretty good views, and upped my subscriber count to about 8, which may not be much, but back then, which was, this was only a week ago, but a week ago, I only had about 3 subscribers at the most, so, yeah. And I know Minecraft is pretty oversaturated on YouTube, and most people don't really respect it, but to be honest, I don't really care. I love this game. I've been playing it for nearly a decade. I mean, Jesus, almost 10 years. It's been about 8 years in total. I'm pretty excited for the day that I'll have been playing this game for a whole decade, and I will continue to play well afterward. But yes, I am using the Hersomer Christmas texture pack, and I will leave a link in the description of the 2 YouTubers and the series that this was based off of, even though it's pretty old. I'll leave both their channels in the description, even though they're much bigger than me, as well as a link to download this mod and to download this texture pack. I know it looks a little weird. It's a pretty odd texture pack, to be completely honest, but, you get used to it, and you'll realize why I used it pretty soon. It's really not that weird, even though it turns, I'm going to turn on the music, even though it turns everything into, like, chocolate, and it turns cobblestone into, I believe, it's supposed to be some kind of cake. It's probably some kind of fruit cake. But yeah. So Christmas is 12 days away, starting today, so this will be day 1. And my plan, very much like the series this is based off of, is to release an episode of this every day. And obviously the last episode, the 12th episode, will release on Christmas Day, and it'll be pretty fantastic. I've actually wanted to record this series for a long time, I'm talking years, but I never really got a chance. Wow, that was loud. Wow, thanks for logging into Steam, buddy. Sorry, one of my friends just logged into Steam, and it was very ear rapey. But yeah, so I'm just going to cut down a few trees. I do plan on building inside of this snow biome because it's the most Christmassy biome around. Although I specifically did a whole bunch of research to try and find a seed that would have the most concentration of biomes that I need to do the things in this mod around. The only thing I think I might have trouble getting are cactuses, because we do need cactus green dye to make certain things that we need for this mod pack, or this mod, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Everything else is pretty close by. We have a jungle really close, probably within viewing distance, it's just to those trees. And I do need cocoa seeds to make hot chocolate and all sorts of other different Christmas delights this mod does offer to the game. And even though we're playing an older version, we're only going to be playing this for 12 days. So, you know, it's not going to be like, it's not going to be that too bad. It's not going to be too bad. So, I'm just going to get some wood. Right now, I'm thinking I should just build a small shelter. And as the series goes by, I kind of want to build a bit of a nice log cabin and just completely decorate it with Christmas lights, which this mod does offer, and all sorts of different things like garland. And obviously, we're going to have a Christmas tree and Christmas presents and all that. And hopefully it'll be really nice. Yeah, today's actually a pretty dark day. Even though it is the day of my first video, it could also be the day of my last, because today, here in America, the FCC, or Federal Communications Commission, voted to repeal net neutrality. There was a 2-3 vote. 2 of the representatives voted no, and they were very vehement with their vote for net neutrality to stay. They said that the FCC was siding with corruption and greed and was on the wrong side of history for voting against net neutrality today. Yet did end up getting voted to be repealed. We do still have a little bit. That was just sort of the second step in getting rid of it, but it is looking pretty dark and pretty bleak. We still have time, but I would urge you right now to look into net neutrality if you're watching this and do your part to get rid of it. Because you know what? You know what I want for Christmas this year? The internet to not be destroyed. But yeah, so I'm thinking today in this video, I'm going to try and create a small little house, perhaps a little shelter, and maybe get some basic ores and all that. I don't want to make this video too long, because then it'll take forever to upload, and I want it to be uploaded before midnight, so it does count as being uploaded today. So here I'm going to do a little bit of a design I do with a lot of my first houses in a Minecraft world, and I'm going to make myself just a little hut. And so this is going to be 8 by 8. It's going to be a square. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll just come all the way over here, and this should be a perfect square. It's small, but this isn't going to be where we're building the initial house. I think we'll probably build it over there somewhere. Or the main house. I want it to be a big cabin. So I'm going to have to clear out a bit of trees and get a lot of wood. But it's going to be very cozy, but also pretty large, because I want there to be a big Christmas tree. And if you are familiar with this mod, you will know that the Christmas tree that you build is quite small with this mod pack, or with this mod by default. But you can build out from it using sheared spruce leaves, which is what I plan on doing. So this is just a little, all right. It's a little design I have for this house. I did actually do it a little bit wrong. I made that part a little too short, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'd also like to bring up my mic quality. I imagine most of you can already tell by now it's not the best, and I do apologize for that. It is a temporary issue, because I will be getting a new mic for Christmas, hopefully. So perhaps even on day 12, the final episode, we'll be using my new mic, and the the sound quality won't be so absolutely horrible and ear rapey. I'll do what I can do, and I'll see what I can do while I edit this video, even though it is currently 6:58, and I don't have that long to have this up before midnight. So I don't know how much editing I can do since I've never really edited before. This is my first legitimate YouTube video. I'll see what I can do to help with the audio quality, as well as try to make my the background as I'm doing these things a little more enjoyable. I wanted to make a server with this mod and play this with a friend, but I just couldn't figure it out. So I'm doing this single player, which I'm pretty okay with. I do have a nice Christmas skin, kind of a flannel. This is what I look like in real life, so yeah. Alright, so time to dig out the floor. I'm probably going to replace this with cobble, even though the cobble looks like not really what I would usually have be as a floor. I'm probably going to end up making the floor in the main house either oak wood or red dyed wool, and you'll find out why, because the red dyed wool looks fantastic in this texture pack. So I'm going to make ourselves a furnace, which actually is this is actually one of the first texture packs that had animated textures. So when you put stuff in the furnace to burn, it actually has a real fire in there, which I always thought was really cool. So there should be a cave nearby, if I remember correctly. I haven't played on this seed since a year ago, back when it was last Christmas. Die chicken. Yeah, I might collect some food before I go down to the mine. I don't want to starve to death. Hopefully... Oh, I'm on peaceful. I don't know why I was on peaceful. Might have been because I was testing. But yeah, so we're going to have it on, actually I'm going to set to normal, not easy. Yeah, so let's wait for this chicken to cook, and I should have enough food to take with me down to the mine. Perfect. And in video settings, make sure I'm on bright, all that, max FPS, fast, normal, smooth lighting, should be maximum, that's fine. I'm getting a pretty stable 83 frames per second right now. If you're wondering what I am running, what graphics card I'm running the game with, I am actually using a MSI Radeon R7 260X. I do hopefully, I should hopefully be getting a GTX 1060 for Christmas as well. And if that happens, then we'll also be using that for episode 12. And I might, if the FPS is not so horribly butchered, use some shaders to play this with. That might actually be pretty nice. Hi there, Mr. Grinch Creeper. So if you can't tell, this texture pack makes creepers the Grinch. So hopefully I won't die doing this. Wow. Yeah, there's a few hearts as well. This isn't really supposed to be a very dark texture pack at all. Oh crap! Yeah. I see Skelly Bun. I see a skeleton man. Oh man, and I can just spam the click because it's old combat. Fantastic. So yeah, I don't really know how to make my commentary very entertaining. I suppose I could tell stories and whatnot, but I don't know. I try to be as entertaining as I can in these videos, but it can be difficult. This is my first time recording. I suppose I could just tell a story, but I don't really know. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell the story about how my house was destroyed by a flood, which will probably make this video kind of annoying to any of my friends because they already know this story. Oh God, I'm getting ambushed. I really hope I don't die down here. It's a shame I can't turn on dynamic lighting. I'm used to using shaders and just having the lights kind of follow me around because I have a torch in my offhand. But I can't really do that right now. Oh yeah, so in case you can't tell, these black Christmas presents are coal. I really like this texture pack, even though it is a bit odd looking. But hopefully you guys will get used to it. I think this will be our main mine for most of the series because we aren't going to need that many resources. I don't think we're going to try and beat the game. I actually haven't beaten Minecraft since 2011. I think that was the last time I just full-on legit played through the game and beat the Ender Dragon, just all legit. So this might not be that. I was thinking about doing just a plain vanilla Minecraft survival series, to start off my channel, but I was like, oh man, I don't want to wait a whole year to do this series so I could do 12 Days of Christmas, and I didn't want to make my Minecraft series completely vanilla. I wanted to have shaders, and unfortunately this graphics card is not exactly strong enough to record and to run shaders at the same time. So I will have to do that after Christmas when I have a new graphics card. Alright, that dropped down there. We'll have to take care of that later. I'm going to use some dirt here to block up this water. I apologize if I sound a little quiet. I'm trying to be a little quiet today and not really mess up my voice because, I don't know, I don't feel very energetic right now. And it's almost like I'm straining my voice when I speak. I'm not really sure why. I would talk as I usually do, but I sometimes find my own voice kind of grating. And if you find my voice to be as grating as well, then I suppose anyone watching this in the comments can give a bit of constructive criticism. So I'm going to keep on mining. I think after we get enough stuff to make full iron armor, that's when I'll go back up to the surface, and I'll probably end the episode there. I don't want to make these episodes too long, because they'll take too long to upload, and to edit especially. Damn it. I'm hoping I can put some nice Christmas music kind of quietly in the background to make the video more entertaining. But, you know, that might take a little bit. But that's definitely my plan. Can mine some of this. I'm thinking of making this a tradition where I do this series every year, same mod pack, maybe even the same map. If you guys like the seed, then I might even do it the same seed every year as sort of a channel tradition. But next year I'm thinking I should bring on some friends. I have a few friends who would probably be interesting, notably a YouTuber buddy of mine who does YouTube as well. Wow, that was loud. Still very loud. His name is RS24 Gaming. I'll put his channel in the description since I mentioned him. Definitely check out his videos. He has more subscribers than me, and he's a bit more popular than me. But he does very good videos, and, you know, I think you should check him out. I'm going to make some more torches, because I do not want to get mopped up on by, well, mobs. Yeah, so I actually might tell the story of why I live in the house that I currently live in, when I used to actually live on the ocean, in a very nice house on the Gulf of Mexico. What ended up happening was a huge hurricane called Hurricane Irma came, and, well, it rained absolute havoc on, or not Irma, it was Hurricane Hermine, sorry. Irma was more recent. Hurricane Hermine came, and it rained havoc on my area in Florida. And it did happen to go right over my house. And this hurricane, we might have been able to survive it with our house, but unfortunately, the timing of the hurricane was the worst it could have possibly been. It came along with a full moon, which meant the tide behind our house on the ocean was already very high, and then we had a whole bunch of rain and then a hurricane. So the tide went up so high, and went past our seawall and completely flooded our house. And how I actually found out was I was falling asleep listening to YouTube videos one night on my phone, and I was just kind of listening to the rain hitting the sidewalk outside my room, outside my window. Oh wow, this zombie has an iron shovel. And I'm just listening to the water hitting the sidewalk. It's got kind of a very distinctive noise, and I kind of fell asleep to it. And then I remember waking up because that noise went away, and instead I was hearing a much louder noise, and that was water hitting water. And so I look out my window. It was enough to wake me up because I was worried. I could hear water hitting water outside, and that was definitely bad. So I look outside, and I look out, and I see nothing. It's completely pitch black because it's so dark out. And then I see lightning, and the entire area lights up for a second, and I see water, 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 then the wall to my house. There was no seawall, there was no coast, it was all just ocean. Oh crap, my pick broke. I should actually have enough iron to go to the surface. I don't know how long I've been recording right now. I might actually just check right now. I have been recording for, does it tell you how long? 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes. I might make this video about 25 minutes. It's a pretty good length. How the hell am I going to get out of here, though? Yeah, this is a pretty expansive cave system. Another great upside of this mod and this, there it is, of this seed, I mean. I've used it every year, the same seed. So this is not 100% new to me. I'm not going to be discovering things as much. I mean, I probably will be because it's been a year, but I do remember most of this, and it's kind of like a bit nostalgic. It's almost like going back home after a whole year away. So I'm actually going to get this sugarcane really quick and ignore these monsters. Out of the way, creeper. Yeah, our cabin that I built should be just over here. Oh no, I'm low on food. Hurry up, I don't want them to catch me. There we go. Yeah, I mean, being a Minecraft YouTuber, that's an interesting subject that I just kind of had pop into my mind. I don't know exactly where I want to go with my channel. I don't want to do 100% Minecraft. I have other games I like to play that I would like to play instead, but I don't know, I might get lumped into a bubble, and that's definitely something I don't want to have happen. But if it does end up happening, then I guess Minecraft isn't the worst game to be stuck in a bubble playing. There are definitely worse games, such as being a Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber or something. That's even more cringy than Minecraft. I mean, I remember the days when Minecraft wasn't at all a cringy game. I mean, I discovered Minecraft on 4chan, of all places. So, you know, back then the game definitely didn't have the younger, kind of more childish player base that it does now that gives it this just cringy connotation to it. But yeah, I mean, to admit, I did start playing Minecraft when I was, 10? I would have been 10. Oh no, I was 11. I was 11 when I started playing this game. I'm 18 now, so, you know, you can tell I've been playing this game for a long time. And I've seen it change and grow, and to this day, it is definitely still one of my favorite ever games. I'm just cooking up some glass here. Yeah, I mean, I might end the video in a minute. I think I'm just going to finish up the house and cook up some iron. I might finish it up. I might close out the video with me getting my first set of iron armor and tools, which I'd say is pretty good progress for one day. In the next episode, I'm going to try and get some more ore, probably. I'm just going to try and stock up on ore, and then maybe get started on... Oh, I hear the monsters burning up outside. And then maybe get started on a new house, making the mansion, or the cabin, our beautiful Christmas log cabin over there, in that direction. The only other thing I'd like to bring up before I go is that this mod has a very interesting feature in that it makes all the biomes in Minecraft, even deserts, snowy, as long as it's December. So you can have this mod installed all year round, and the effects of the mod will only be seen during December. So if that's something you're interested in, just not even unmodding the game and just keep playing, when it becomes December again, all of the biomes will start having snow, and then all of the things from the mod will start naturally occurring. And it is obviously December, so the mod is in effect, but if you are planning on playing this mod anytime not around Christmas, then you should probably keep that in mind. Like, if we go over to that jungle biome over here, I'm actually going to run over now. I did tell you it is pretty close. Not close enough that it's kind of an eyesore in the distance, but close enough that we can get these sugarcane, or not these sugarcane, these cocoa beans if we ever need them. What I'm also actually going to get are those roses, or poinsettias, as they are in this texture pack, because we can use them to dye wool red, which we need for the floor of the cabin. And there should be sheep in this forest, if I remember correctly, from last year. Are there? Sheep, 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 sheep. Come on out. I don't know. There we go. So yeah, it does make all the biomes kind of snowy. Other than that, nothing. Alright. Well, I'm going to just grab some more sugarcane over here. Oh, there's a village. I forgot there is a village over here, which is useful for getting basic materials. So we have a lot of different types of biomes and different cool areas really close to each other. And if I remember correctly, there should be sheep in this field. So yeah, there are actually some biomes that are exceptions to the mod, like jungles. No matter what time of year it is, jungles it will not snow in. The only reason why it looks like there's snow on the ground of the jungle is because of the texture pack. It makes all grass snowy. Yeah, those are those yellow flowers. This is before the big flora overhaul update thing that happened. Oh, those aren't done, were they? Oh, they were, okay. So these may look like carrots, but they are actually potatoes. I don't know why they look the same, but, you know, don't ask. If I look, is there a blacksmith? There wasn't a blacksmith, I don't, yes, there is, okay. So hopefully there'll be something useful in this blacksmith. Come on, big money. Horse armor, a saddle, an iron helmet, alright, and some bread. Alright, that's not too bad, I suppose. I mean, I love my skin, it's all festive, but I do have to put on a helmet. That's an anvil, right? No, it's not. Anvils weren't in the game yet, I don't think. And here, I might actually get some enchanting later on, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy these bookshelves so I can make my own, and have an enchanting room in our cabin later. Ah, man, how long have I been recording for? I've been recording for 26 minutes. Alright, I need to get back to the cabin, and, oh, hey, we got sheep here. Alright, I'm going to have to keep that in mind, because we're going to need wool, a lot of it. I'm going to kill some more chickens just for the food. I'm not going to kill them all, because I would like to make a farm later. And, yeah, this field is definitely the place to go for food and for wool. So yeah, I'm going to run back to the cabin, or to our little shelter, I should say. It's not even a cabin. And kind of shore it up a little bit. I'm going to make a floor out of cobble, which does look a bit ugly, I know, but that's what I'm going to do. And then everything should be good. Hi, Creeper. Please don't explode. Hi, Skeleton. Please don't shoot me. Thanks a lot. Good thing I was wearing a helmet. Crap. Alright. I don't know where our little shelter is. It shouldn't be too hard to find, but I can't find it. There's a cave. I'm just going to follow the water here, and I should get to it eventually. I know it's not that far away. If I can... Oh, wolves. I might actually be able to tame one. We can have a pet dog. Hello, doggy. Will you be mine? Yeah, you will. Hey, doggy. Alright, come on. You too? Nope. You scammed me. Alright, dog. Yep, blue eyes. Very pretty blue eyes. Come with me. Hello, doggy. Are you sitting or standing? I can't tell. Why are you not following me? You're my dog, right? Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Oh, and these are mushrooms. Interesting that mushrooms would grow there. Do you have pigs? I think I saw a pig, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things. I'm going insane. I didn't get very much sleep last night, which is probably why I don't feel so loud. Yeah, man, I want to finish up this episode. I gotta find the cabin. I don't want this video to be the whole half hour. Come on, Shimon. Hoppity, up the stairs. I was hoping to make these videos a bit longer, actually, but I think this episode's going to be the shortest, and the other episodes of the series, assuming my schedule allows it, will be much longer. I'm thinking up to an hour, but I'll have to record them earlier in the day. Okay, I think I know where to go from here. If I actually go towards the... Damn it, I gotta eat some of this bread to be able to sprint. Eat it up. I don't know what this is actually supposed to be. Is it supposed to be powdered sugar on the outside or something? It might be dough. I think it's like the powder they have on the dough. I'm not really sure. It's very pretty looking, though. So I think it's actually this way. I think I was on the completely opposite side of the field than I was supposed to be. Yeah, I was. Okay. I see what I did wrong. So yeah, the cabin should actually be this way. Man, that was bad. I could have gotten lost. Like, really lost. Hi, jungle. Yeah, we're going to have to visit this jungle quite a bit to get cocoa beans. We might even make our own cocoa bean farm just to make it more convenient. Wow. There's some pigs up there, too. But yeah, on the other side of this giant ice lake is where we built our cabin. Should come into render distance just now, right? Oh, no, it's this way, I believe. Right? Is that it? Can I not see it? There it is. Wow, we went all the way around it. I am actually blind. No, I got pretty good sight, but you know. See, I'm thinking, what am I gonna make the floor out of? I'm just gonna make the floor out of dirt. I think it was pretty dumb of me to even dig it up in the first place, because this is not gonna be a permanent dwelling. Just for maybe 2 episodes at the most, or 2 more episodes at the most. Just replace that. I know it's ugly, but you know. Alright, I'm a little tired, so I'm going to go ahead and make these doors that we need to put on the front. And boop. And shoop. Perfect. And I'll put some torches on this house as well, just for safety. You gotta have our safety torch. Man, that is an old reference from old YouTube. Well, not that old YouTube, but YouTube that is sadly no longer around. And I kind of want to make myself a bit of a nostalgic throwback to that, since I've been watching it for so long. So I think I'll finish up the video by putting some iron in the furnace and just kind of saying a goodbye to all of you. So this is the very first episode of 12 Days of Christmas. Mind you, this is modded. I do have a mod installed, and we'll get into the stuff for the mod probably next episode. Maybe the episode after that. It depends. We might actually run into some things that naturally generate. It's all based mostly on luck and RNG. Anyway, this has been PigPuncher368, my very first video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you did not enjoy it, please leave a dislike and a comment as to how I can improve. Maybe it's my voice, maybe my mic's shitty. I don't know. Maybe you just want to say something mean. If that's what you want to do, then alright, go ahead. Anyway, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.